Why do you build me up, buttercup baby, just to let me down and mess me around in the worst of all?
What is going on, guys? I am back with another RCT3 park tour, and this park is a sandbox mode park and is called Lizzie's Cute Bare Feet Wrinkles Park. And so anyways, let's just go inside the park. So when you first enter Lizzie's Cute Bare Feet Wrinkles Park, you'll get a coconut drink stand with a bison burger stand right next to it, a McDonald's, and on the right of the path is the Have Main type ride. And if you were to go left after the bison burger stand, you would get my wave swinger type ride. And if you were to keep going straight, you would get the first ever cyclone type ride I ever installed. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I made this park the night when I first got this cyclone download. And it was the same night when I first got this download right here. This is my first ever Steel Rides coaster that I made, and it's called The Adventures That Emily Walters Has When She Goes Barefoot. And here it is right there, the first ever Steel Rides coaster that I built. And here is the Jollibee stand I have here, along with a kamikaze type ride and a lemonade stand. And sorry if the kamikaze type ride's blocking the view. And so anyways, here is my first ever Renovator Max type ride I got. Here is the first ever Renovator Max type ride I installed. And here is the Rocket type ride, as always. And the Buffalo Roundabouts. And here is my B&M dive coaster called The Feeling Squidward Gets When He Has to Take a Shit. And here is the Flying Saucers type ride. And here is the Chaos type ride. And here is the A2 here is a restroom along with some foliage. And as you can tell, I added a lot of foliage to this park because that's what makes it look pretty. And here is my Windseeker type ride. And here is my Topple Tower type attraction. And my Riptide type ride. And here is my water park called Lizzie's Cute Bare Feet Wrinkles Park Shores. And here is my tube slide called The Insanely Smokin' Feet of Anastasia. And here is my tornado slide called Laura Singer's Bare Souls When She Is Swimming in the Pool. And here is my body slide called the Video Watching Carrier. And here is my Golden Zephyr type ride. And here is my launched B&M Floorless coaster called The Ingredients to Smell Dawn's Boiling Fine Toes. And here is the Peanut Butter Cups type ride I have, and along with some tulips. And here is a restroom. And here is the Robot Arm type ride, along with Gravitron. And here is the Zipper type ride, along with the restroom. And here is my 500 something foot tall Intamin Impulse coaster, which is called Allison's Bare Feet When They Are in the Grass. And here is the Meteorite type ride. And here is the Disco type ride. And here is the Pounding Surf type ride. And here is my Dizzy Dropper here is my Dizzy Dropper type ride called the Smelling of Kylie's Smokin' Toes. And it's pretty tall, as you can see. My Dizzy Dropper, which is called the Smelling of Kylie's Smokin' Toes. And here is my police car coaster called the Intense Mind That Hops Back and Forth When Deciding When to Go to Knoebels, because me and Evie were actually talking about going to Knoebels once this whole coronavirus thing is over, and my mind could not decide that night between to go on opening weekend and to go in the summer, and I finally decided to go in the summer. So So because at the time that let me start over. I named it the intense mind that hops back and forth when deciding when to go to Knoebels, is because I cannot decide when to go back to Knoebels. And so anyways, here is my fry and drink stands and the vending machine. And here is my twister type ride. And here is my Timberliner coaster called the Bare Feet of Aunt Jean. And here is my launch coaster called Banana Run. And here is a whole midway of rides that I added, which include a Phoenix Twister type ride, an Enterprise type ride, and a restroom, and an Octopus type ride, Claw of Doom type ride, the Tagada type ride, and the Spin Doctor type ride. And here is a Toffee Apple stand and a couple restrooms with a couple drink stands in between them. And here is the Whirling Dervish type attraction. And here is the Powerboat type ride, along with the Motion Simulator type attraction. And here is the Saltimbanquis type ride, along with another restroom. And here is my corkscrew coaster called Molly Mittman's Smokin' Souls. And here is a pretzel stand and a cookie stand. And here is my B&M winged coaster called the Such Fine Bare Feet Wrinkles of Jessica Eberly. And here is my S&S Scream and Swing called Morning Owl Flyers. And here is the Dinosaur Go Around type attraction. And here are a bunch of food and or drink stands, because there's also a coffee stand on this path. And here are a couple vending machines. And yeah, I think here is a restroom and the Gallows Swing type ride. And yeah, and here is the Thunderbobs type ride and the Snake Helter Skelter type attraction. And my Gerstlauer Eurofighter called Savannah the Barefoot Singer. And yeah, I think I might have showed you everything unless I forgot to show you my Odyssey ride and the Twirler type ride. And other than that, I think I pretty much showed you everything except those two vending machines right here. And yeah, so I think that pretty much concludes it for this park tour of Lizzie's Cute Bare Feet Wrinkles Park and Lizzie's Cute Bare Feet Wrinkles Park Shores. Reply to me your thoughts on this park tour, and make sure to stay tuned for more of those coming soon to Coaster Plus Music 19. And I will see you in the next. Whoops, I forgot to show you this 360 launch tower I have right here, along with a custom vendor stall right here that sells Dino Burgers. And yeah. Whoops, I also realized I forgot to show you my chicken stand and my In-N-Out stand. And here they are. And yeah.